Hey YouTube, it's your boy Adonis. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for all the subscribers to my first video. I truly appreciate the love that's been shown thus far. It's more content to come, you guys, and I need you guys to stay tuned as I build my consistency and continue to post videos for you guys. Like I said, no specific topics at hand, just whatever comes to me in the moment. I want to be relatable. Today's topic is going to be about basically mental health. Things that I've been through, things that I've witnessed, things that I see people going through. Also negative and positive energy, how to interpret the two. Mental health, like I said in my last video, I know I said I was going to talk about relationships. Y'all don't come for me. I just had this topic that came from my mind, and speaking with a close friend of mine, I realized how important it is, like I said in my last video, of how much of importance it is to make sure that you have a healthy state of mind in your day-to-day life, in your relationships, in your operations, whatever it is that you may do on a day-to-day basis. But it's more important that you're taking care of yourself. I had a friend that come to me the other day and said, Adonis, what do you do when you just feel like giving up, when you just feel like you can't take anymore, when you just feel like you want to quit your job and just be done with it all? And I said, well, I've been there. More along the lines of having to truly think about your decisions before you make them. Making sure that whatever you have going on around you, whether it's the people that's around you, if it's your job, if it's, hey, it can be family, removing toxic people from your life in order to gain the healthiest state of mind. I too had to realize that. I have some friends that aren't friends anymore. I have some people in my family that I don't speak to. It is not because of nastiness or because of me thinking I'm higher or on a pedestal higher than anybody. It's more so I had to do what I had to do to remove myself from negative energy. Guys, negative energy is one of the most common things in today's world that tends to bring us down, tends to cause depression, tends to make the way that you think not so clear. I had to learn that for myself. I had to know that I had people that truly meant good intentions, and then I had people that didn't mean me any good at all. And I had to decipher between the two of who was truly on my team. And needless to say, the people that I thought were on my team led out to be the people that were not. I had to be okay with the decision to cut people off. But I'm not a nasty person. I'm the type of person that even though I cut you out of my life, it does not stop me from being cordial to you if I saw you in public. It's about the way you do things. Guys, if I sat here on this video and told you what I've been through the past couple of months, leading up to now, and how I had to change the things that I do, change the things that I was doing, or change how Adonis thinks to become at a healthier state of mind for myself, this video would be an hour plus long. But I'm not here for all that. I'm just here to say, guys, make sure that you are practicing a way out. I guess I shouldn't say practicing. I guess make sure that in your day-to-day that you are doing your best to remain as positive as possible. There's a lot that comes from positivity. There's a lot that comes from being that light in somebody's life that just shines when they're going through a negative time. You have to be able to decipher. You have to be able to know what's for you and what's not for you. When it comes to people, you have to know who's truly for you and who's truly not. And it may take you a month, 2, 3, 4 years to figure it out. But the important thing is that when you do figure it out, is that you make a change. You make a change that's best for you and best for your life. I can honestly say, like, I had some best friends a long time ago that I thought was true friends that really turned out not to be. Is it hurtful at times? Yes, because you reminisce on the things that you guys used to do or places that you used to go, but you also have to think, where is my life now? I'm at a point in my life to where I'm doing really well for myself. I have a family, I have friends that truly support me, I have people in the community, YouTube. Hey, you guys supported me. Some of you guys subscribed to my channel. I didn't even know who you were. And I say thank you. It's because I'm trying to spread that positive light that somebody may need in order to get through to the next day. Depression is real. It's nothing to be ignored. If you've never experienced it before, you may think that you're just sick. You may think that you're just down and out. But no, depression is truly real, and you have to be able to recognize those signs and symptoms. How I recognized mine was process of elimination. What was healthy in my life? What was not so healthy in my life? What changes did I have to make in order to be at a prompt, great state of mind? It was times I found myself dragging. I'm a very prompt person, and I found myself just not caring. I found myself just lost in a vicious cycle. I had to break that cycle, and you also do that. You also have to break that cycle if you're going through something like this. Whether, like I said, be family, relationships, close friendships, whatever the case may be, do what is healthy for you. I cannot stress that enough. It's not being selfish. It's being candid about the situation and omitting your truth, omitting your honesty, admitting how you feel about a situation. Sometimes it does not come out in the best way. Sometimes it's that unfavorable information that you have to deliver to get your point across. But you have to weigh your options. Are you going to be stuck sad and mad, or are you going to be happy and live your best life? I chose to be happy and live my best life, and I can say that my life is constantly flourishing because of decisions that I have made in the past that held me back. And when I say held back, I don't mean not doing the things that you want to do or doing day-to-day things. It's more so where you at mentally. Are you being held back mentally from operating at the full capacity that you can operate at? And if you think that you're not, 9 times out of 10 there's a change to be made. Guys, today has been rough. It's been rough. I just got home from work. Like I said, I have a full-time job. I'm constantly on the go. I'm home now, so I'm in family mode, I'm in daddy mode, and it's just one thing after another. And in order to be the best person that I can be for my daughter, I have to make sure Adonis is okay. It all starts with me. If Adonis is not okay, then my daughter's not okay. If Adonis is not okay, then I can't help anybody else. Even if I tried, I would fail because I'm not performing at my best mentally. It's real, you guys. It's real. And if you sit there and say that you don't struggle in your day-to-day life, you don't have depression, or you never experience any mental fogginess, as I would like to say, then be honest with yourself, because we all have. Now, at what capacity is determined by you. But I encourage all to reach deep within, find you, find what makes you the best you, and stick to it. If it's a hobby, whatever the case may be, something that makes you truly happy. Hey, some of us may be at a worse state than others, and we truly need counseling. Do not be embarrassed. Those are tools and resources that are out there for any and everybody to utilize. Most companies have an EAP program, which is an employee assistance program, to where they can offer you so many sessions free for counseling. Take advantage, you guys, of those opportunities. Why? Because they're there for you. Many of us wear our feelings on our chest, and we're too proud to say, hey, I need help. I need mental clarity. It's okay. It's okay to not be okay, but it's okay to also seek the help that you actually need. Don't sit there and say, oh, I don't need counseling. You probably do. You probably do. It's something that is beneficial for all of us. You seeking counseling may be beneficial for you and your family. You seeking counseling may be beneficial for you and your job. You will perform at your best you, and that's what you need to be happy, to go on, to want to live another day. This conversation that I had with this particular person was not something that was planned. It wasn't something that I anticipated on happening. It was just something that he felt comfortable saying, hey, Adonis, what do you do when you feel this way? And as part of my mentorship and the things that I do on a daily basis, I try to reach out to those that bring me this information and let them know they're not alone. You know, and like I told them, hey, I've been there, but at some point I had to realize what was my end goal. where did I want to be? Where did I want to go in life? And allow that to outweigh what you're truly going through. Because what you're truly going through can be, honestly, something that I'm going through, or something that another friend may be going through, that is trapped in the same bottle of not wanting to share. And when you're trapped there, it seems like you can't go anywhere else. It seems like there's just these walls that are constantly caving in around you, and you are not acknowledging them. You have to, one, acknowledge what's wrong. Two, seek help. Reach out. Counseling. Friends. Manager. Boss. Whatever the case may be. Somebody that you can truly confide in and know that once that information is delivered, it stays right there. You're not judged by it. You're not, I don't even know what word I'm looking for. You're not somebody that's going to keep it real, okay? Somebody that's going to say, hey, you know what, Adonis, you're wrong. You know, you are such and such. You are powerful. You are somebody. You look for those affirmations in order to think more of yourself, I guess I should say. Some people can do it just by themselves alone, but others, we have that struggle. I am one that had that struggle. I had to talk to my mom about a lot of things. I had to talk to a close friend of mine about a lot of things just to get it off my chest so I don't feel like I'm carrying the burden alone. If that makes sense, guys. It's just, I'm very passionate behind this because I see a lot of our people losing their way. I see a lot of our people going astray. I see a lot of our people just not taking the time out for themselves to gain a healthy mental state due to them or us neglecting to want to talk when it could be so simple. And I know sometimes the simple things can be so hard. However, you have to face and acknowledge what's truly going on with you. If you never do, you will always be lost. You will always be out there searching for the right answers, but it has to start within. Negativity and positivity is something that I'm huge on. Negativity, it cannot be surrounded by me. It cannot be anywhere around it. I mean anywhere around it at all. It's just one of those things that when you have so many people of the same kind around you and they're all being negative, you succumb to what is around you. When you have people being positive around you, and let's say you're this negative Nancy, you eventually break and succumb to what is around you. Birds of a feather flock together. I always believed in that statement because it has hold true for the majority part of my life. As I continue my adult life, I'm starting to see things for what they truly are versus what I thought they were in the past. Things are a lot more clearer to me now that I focus on having a healthier state of mind. Thinking with both sides of the brain and not just one-sided. Weighing all my options before I make a decision. Thinking about the outcome, thinking about the end goal is things that I always consider versus making a rash decision that may lead to something that I may regret later or may hurt somebody's feelings that I really didn't intend. At this point, I'm looking out for abundance. I'm looking out for what makes me happy, for what is going to continue to drive me forward, because once you're at your healthiest state of mind, your momentum comes. It comes left and right. You become driven, you become focused, you become determined to do what's not only best for you, but in your everyday life. You fit stuff in that you probably wouldn't fit in. You become the best you. And that's what it's all about, guys. I don't want to take up too much time. Like I said, it's just something that I had on my chest. I'm still in my work clothes. I came right here and had to start YouTubing right away because it's been on my brain for a while. And like I said, I want to bring you guys a lot of consistency, relatable topics that deal with not only my everyday life, but things that I think my YouTubers and my subscribers, my fellow YouTubers and my subscribers may be dealing with on a daily basis. This is my outlet. This is me reaching the community. This is me reaching thousands and thousands and thousands of people of things that I want to say and only have a certain amount of people. But guys, I want to reach the whole world. I really want this video to reach people that may be going through things that I've been through, or maybe going through things that I've witnessed and learn how to be the best you, or learn how to come out of what you're in. Just know that you're not stuck there always. You can come out of what you're in. You don't have to be there. And another thing, please don't make nobody's life miserable, but just because you're miserable. Please don't do that. That's what drags us down as the human race, I want to say, so to speak, is because when a person is miserable and they have no way out, they have elected not to have counseling. They have elected not to seek help. They have elected not to talk to a friend about what's going on so they may have an outlet. So their next thing is to become negative and drag as much people down with them as they possibly can. I can't negate the fact that that is out there, but you have to be able to decipher, like I said, for yourself, those people, okay? You have to be able to say, hey, I see what you're doing, and just back up. Because if you don't, you now become that. And then what does it do? The vicious cycle continues. And we're going to pick up another person, and we're going to pick up another person. And it just continues. So be mindful of the company that you keep. The company that you keep, do they have your best interest? Okay? Are they just as concerned about your well-being as you are? Are they just as concerned about your mental health state as you are? If the answer is no to every check mark or every box, and you got an X in every box, let them go. Let them go. Because at this point, I know in my life, I can only speak for me, I don't have time for it. I really don't. If you mean me no good, stay away. Throw up your hand, hey girl, keep it moving. I just do not have time for all the extra that I see people going through by being friends or befriending these people, but they're sacrificing their mental health because of it. There's other things and other entities that concern mental health, but this is just one main thing that I constantly see on a daily basis amongst the human race. We continue to want to have a friend. We continue to want to have a family member, and because of that want, we sacrifice how we feel about self, and to continue to allow ourselves to be at the bottom of the barrel, okay? At some point, you have to rise above. You have to bring yourself to the top and realize the people that should be at the bottom of the barrel are the people that you are befriending, okay? It's not, like I said before, it's not being selfish, it's not being malicious, it's not being nasty, it's doing what you have to do for yourself, okay? I'm a licensed cosmetologist. In that field, you become people's mentor. You become people feel like they can just open up to you all while getting their hair done. And I absolutely love it because it's a form of ministry to me. I can minister to my clients and let them know, hey, it's not the end all be all. Try this way of thinking, and you'll be surprised just by me giving them that tad bit of information, where they take it and where they go with it. Sometimes, guys, you have to open your mouth and let people know what is going on and talk to the right people to get a true understanding as to where you need to be in life or where you want to go. Come to the table with something, okay? Come to the table with something. You may be lost, you may be depressed, you may not have the best healthy mental state, but bring something to the table. Have a goal. Be driven. You can always pick up the motivation. Trust me, once your mental health starts to improve, your motivation will come because you start feeling better about self. You start feeling better about the things that you do. You start feeling better about your job. You start feeling better about your family, and you slowly see a new leaf turn. Trust me, guys, I've been there. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely hard when you don't recognize it. But the moment that you acknowledge it and you want to make a change for self, then it all starts to unfold. It all starts to unfold. Okay? I know I said I won't keep you guys long, but like I said, I just had to get on here and let this out. Because as you can see, I'm very passionate about it. It's something that is a passion of mine that won't die. So you guys will probably see more and more videos about mental health, about doing what's best for you, about becoming your best you. You guys will continue to hear videos or me saying the stuff in my videos about it, just to get my point across and drive home the message that you can be your best you if you acknowledge what's truly going on around you. Okay? stay tuned for my next video. I promise you guys, I know I stayed away, 4 or 5 days after my first video. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. I too have a life outside of YouTube, but you, my fans and my subscribers, y'all mean the world to me because you subscribe to me without knowing. You subscribe to me just to be curious. And I appreciate it. Like I said, I want to thank all that have subscribed, all that have commented and left your positive comments. I appreciate it. My coming out story was not something easy to tell, but it was something that I thought should be heard. Like I said, I'm going to bring you guys more consistency. Hopefully within the next coming days, I have all my equipment squared away. You guys, I'm very candid, I'm very transparent. Some things are just not in order just yet, but it's coming, I promise, I promise, I promise. Until then, YouTube, I'll see you guys later.